up, guys? Theme Park Wizard here, and I have some super exciting news to tell you. News I've been honestly waiting for a long time. That is the Avengers campus opening date. As you follow Fresh Bake's construction updates I do every week, or even my construction updates I do once in a while, Avengers campus is really shaping up to be almost done. It looks like a lot of work left, but still, like you see the shapes and the formations of the buildings taking place. Sorry, there's something literally in my eye. So it's like, man, and the summer's coming up rapidly. It's already spring, or March 21st is spring. It's already March, and it'll be opening up in July. They announced summer, so now July 18th is the opening date of Avengers campus. Which is awesome. That's April, May, June, July, about 4 months from now. That's definitely enough time to finish everything. And Disney released a whole bunch of new concept art and details about the attractions and stores, including the Spider-Man ride, which finally has a name after all these years. Finally has a name. I'll go more into detail about the Spider-Man attraction in a new video coming out tomorrow, so definitely subscribe for that. But I'll give you some new renderings and the name for the Spider-Man attraction right now. So if we go through this Disney Parks blog, we start here and say, basically on the first few paragraphs they say, then Avengers Campus can open July 18th, 2020 at Disneyland Resort. And then they have a whole bunch of details to share. First one is saying the webs with Spider-Man. I guess each location in Avengers Campus will I'll have a different type of superhero. That's what the message is trying to get. And first location here is Spider-Man at the Worldwide Engineering Brigade, or WEB. And it's obviously on the Disney first ride-through attraction of Spider-Man, and it'll be called, drumroll please, Web Slingers, a Spider-Man adventure. Again, Disney going with these semicolon names. Guardians Galaxy Mission Breakout, Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, Star Wars The Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. All of Disney likes these colon names for sure. So here we go with another one, Web Slingers, a Spider-Man adventure. It's not terrible, but I feel like it could be like more interesting. But comment below, what do you guys think of the Spider-Man name? I know it's just a name, but still, names are important. For when guests don't know anything about an attraction, a name could be the thing, like, oh my gosh, that sounds like a cool name. Let's go check it out. But basically, it's inviting guests to put their web slinging skills to the test. Roughly, it's gonna have innovative technology that's gonna require 3D glasses, and this is why I'm gonna do a different video specifically on this attraction and this technology, because I really thought we were moving away from 3D glasses. I really don't like wearing 3D glasses on rides, so I have a whole spiel on that tomorrow in tomorrow's video, so subscribe for that and more details about the Spider-Man attraction. But it's going to have basically physical sets and virtual sets. You can wear 3D glasses, and there's special technology where you can you'll wear like a wristband and you'll be shooting webs virtually, which sounds awesome, except for and obviously you need some 3D glasses, but I thought the ride video looks like one big window pane, so I thought maybe that will be like your substitute for 3D glasses. You don't need any AR glasses or 3D glasses. And the window pane is like AR, so you just shoot at the window pane, and that's where the virtual reality comes in. But I guess not. So more details about Spider-Man tomorrow. Oh, and Tom Holland will be reprising his role as Spider-Man. That's awesome. Because, obviously, Tom Holland's, Spider-Man is a shared deal between Sony and Disney. So, lots of people were unsure if there was like some generic Spider-Man, or, if Sony was going to lend Tom Holland's voice to Spider-Man. So it's awesome that Tom Holland gets to be Spider-Man. In fact, I think that would make it even more of a favorite attraction, or better attraction for at least the younger viewers, younger writers. It's like, oh wow, it's Tom Holland. It's that actual MCU, not just some generic Spider-Man. It's an actual MCU Spider-Man. So that actually, I think it makes the attraction a little bit better. So subtle hints subtle things like that psychologically make people like the ride more, and things like that. When they can connect the ride to something. Oh wow, it's not just a generic Spider-Man, it is the MCU version of Spider-Man. Tom Holland is here with me, writing this, or I'm helping Tom Holland himself. Moving on, right across from the attraction is the web suppliers. And there's some really cool gear in here. Almost like a Joy Depot, actually, because you'll get to build your own spiderbot. So that's what it's like, the Joy Depot. And because it's like Joy Depot, I feel like these spiderbots will be about $100 like the droids are. And you can add, there's some additional, you can like put like, they don't call it clothes, what's it called? You can customize the spiderbot with tactical upgrades to harness the powers and styles of your favorite superheroes. I'm reading that as like a personality chip, which is like an additional $14 at the Galaxy's Edge, so I feel like the same pricing will be applied here. You can build a spiderbot for $100, and for additional $14 you can do a tactical upgrade, which honestly sounds pretty cool. I have my Droid Blue, and I'll probably be building a spiderbot, because it has a remote control and it has 8 legs, and you move back and forth. That should be pretty cool, and that's a good idea because the Droid Depot is very popular. So let's see if the spiderbot is pretty popular as well. And you can customize the tactical upgrades. You can get the powers and styles from superheroes such as Black Panther, Iron Man, Black Widow, Ant-Man, and Ant-Man and the Wasp. And then other items in the web supplier store, there's a new especially designed backpack to carry the spiderbot. So instead of like the droid kind of lugging it around, you'll be able to also buy this backpack to carry your spiderbot, and also potentially put in a locker when you want to ride the Incredicoaster or something like that. And you'll have Spider-Man light goggles, a take-home spiderweb kit, and a Funko Pop vinyl figures of Spider-Man and Iron Man. And there's another store that no one even knew about. I didn't know about it until just now. It's called the Campus Supply Pod. It's probably just a very tiny store. And that is the place to power up with the official campus gear, including performance fleece hoodies and tees, headwear, drinkware, and other superhero supplies. And of course, moving on to the food, there's 3 food locations in the Avengers campus, with PYM Test Kitchen being the main one, of course. And it's Disney's own words here, a food innovation science lab where the food and drinks tell a story. They say just as Ant-Man Wasp use PYM particles to grow and shrink anything, PYM Technologies applies the science to the food. And you'll have tiny foods, such as plant-based large and micro meatballs with pasta, or the pimmy, which is a panini served by a slice or as long as the multi-portion sandwich, because growing and shrinking the items, of course. Next to PYM Kitchen will be the microbrewery, or we can get oversized, which is an oversized beer can entry that signals that it's a grown-up beverage tastings, and it's called the PYM Tasting Lab. And you can order craft beer ranging from a blood orange, Hefeweizen, sorry, I really messed it up, to an amber lager, or to try one of PYM researcher staff's PYM particle-infused cocktail experiments. So that's fun for all the adult beverage needs. And lastly, there's a shawarma joint, which would be a fan favorite with Marvel fans. Is ever since the first Avengers movie, they've been the all Avengers go and hang out at shawarma in the post-credit scene. So that's awesome. There'll be a shawarma joint called the Shawarma Palace, and you can enjoy your favorite shawarma-inspired snacks. And so it's a food cart, but the food cart will be decked out in memorabilia, since the Shawarma Palace owners are huge Avengers fans. And then the last food cart actually is Tanlir Tavon has he's creating a weird and wonderful menu of intergalactic eats at the Terran Treats food cart, which will be probably near the exit or entrance of Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakouts. That'll be interesting. Speaking of the Galaxy though, this is there's obviously the anchor of the one of the anchors of the Avengers campus. They'll have the same shows, they have everything, and they'll have the meet and greet out there regarding Zazie, and they're just basically this is saying that it's there and to get on it is what this article is saying. And then obviously when the land of heroes, you have to have a land of villains. So there'll be actually quite a few villains here, which is awesome. You're going to have heroic encounters with Iron Man, Captain Marvel, Black Widow, Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy, Black Panther, the Dora Milaje, Thor, and even villains like Loki. Loki has been in the parks since Marvel, or the Summer of Heroes promotion, so nice to see him back permanently. Also, Ant-Man and the Wasp are making their first appearances in the park, and Iron Man himself will be debuting his brand new armor, the Mark 80, so that'll be pretty cool. Lots of meet and greet opportunities, and lots of chances for photo ops. And here we go again, you may even have the chance to witness Spider-Man swinging into high action above Avengers campus with gravity-defying acrobatic feats never before seen in a Disney theme park. That is of course the stunt animatronic. And if you want to see an idea of what that looks like, I'll link my video up to that up top. And last but not least, we're talking about Doctor Strange here. Can't forget about his show, one of my favorite MCU characters of all time. And Doctor Strange will train recruits and then the mystic arcs by bringing this ancient sanction to life with powerful spells. At night, the air will be glowing even more vividly with majestic colors and lights, which will be super cool to see at night. And that is rumored to be a Jedi Training Academy style type show. And lastly, which is very interesting, here's another villain, Taskmaster, who will obviously be the villain in the Black Widow movie coming up in May, will have a role, will be seen for the first time in any Disney park here at the Avengers campus. Taskmaster's abilities, he has the ability to, it's photographic reflexes, so he can copy his opponent's moves. So like he copies Black Widow's moves throughout the entire movie, as you'll see, and Florence Pugh's moves as well. And it'll be very interesting because I feel like he'll be part of a show. In the concept art, as you see Black Widow and Captain America going on the rooftops next to of the Avengers headquarters building. And I feel like that's where Taskmaster could be. They could be potentially be fighting Taskmaster in an epic stunt show, just like Spider-Man will be flanking on the other side of the campus. He'll be flanking and swinging his way above his building. That'd be super exciting to share if there's an incredible stunt show. Hopefully get more details on the entertainment, because you obviously didn't see any entertainment here, but I think that's because they're still figuring it out and they don't want to ruin all the surprises at once. Probably get more details closer to July. So what do you guys think about Avengers Campus? And these brand new details and concept art we received. Also, again, what do you think about the Spider-Man attraction's name? And if you want more details about the Spider-Man attraction, subscribe to the channel for the upcoming exclusive video, just sole video on the Spider-Man attraction itself, coming tomorrow morning or afternoon. But what do you guys think of this cool new details? I'm super excited. I am a big Marvel fan, so even almost anything Disney puts out Marvel related, I'll like it. I said almost anything. It doesn't mean they can go cheap out. Definitely do the best you can. Again, the Spider-Man Stunt Show sounds better than the ride itself. But again, maybe we'll be pleasantly surprised. But I'm really excited for the entertainment, like the Spider-Man Stunt Show and the potential Captain America and Black Widow, or at least Black Widow, fighting Taskmaster above the rooftops of Avengers Campus. So comment your thoughts below on what you think. And also give this video a big like and thumbs up if you're super excited for Avengers Campus. It's open July 18th. Everyone enjoy your day. Have a fantastic day. And suit up!